What you got to think of this with this worksheet is who was a role model to you and why. So you probably had a variety of different role models in your life. So if I think of my personal role models, when I was younger, it was Ryan Giggs originally. Um, Obviously because he was Welsh and one of the best players in the world, led to me supporting Manchester United as well. Um, he was just put in the public eye by the media. Very good player. He was in all the newspapers. He was just a really positive role model at the time. In the playground when you're messing about, you pretend to be Ryan Giggs and things like that. So he was a role model originally. And then when I was about your age, my role model was Joe Calzaghe, very dedicated boxer, best in the world at one point, arguably. Unified the super weight division before stepping up to light heavyweight and beating some legends in the sport. And that actually retiring undefeated, really good sporting role model in terms of dedication and talent and how to use that effectively. I had other role models in my life as well, though. So, for example, my coach in athletics was a role model. I really wanted to impress my coach. I liked the way they dedicated themselves to the sport. They turned up all the time. They were always there with a prepared session, like I said, on time, support me at every competitions, which really made me want to do that as well. Another role model I had was a college lecturer called Matthew Stork. Just got on really well with him. He was my personal tutor. Gave me some really good life advice. So, for example, I took a gap year between college and university. I nearly didn't go to university just because I was enjoying my time off, earning a bit of money. But I rang him up as my role model, and he advised me to go to university, explain the benefits to me again, and thankfully he did. Otherwise I wouldn't be in the position I am today. So there's lots of different people that could have been your role model through your life. As a sports leader, you can be a role model for a young child. They might aspire to be like you. So you've got to consider here three reasons why a community sports leader may be perceived as a role model. Well, it's because you're turning up on time, delivering engaging sessions, okay? Because of that, they look up to you. That you're causing enjoyment for the participants. Therefore, you could be a role model. That's one reason. Can you come up with a further two, please? So outline two ways community sports leader might use their position as a role model to help others. Okay, so things like getting people participating in sport, maybe improving their health and life choices, just through a little bit of education. So while you're doing your sports leader session, you can inform people of the importance of fitness and the importance of nutrition. And you can start shaping someone's life a little bit and just improve the health overall. And that's one way you can be use your position as a role model to help others. Describe at least three responsibilities that come with being a role model. So that, there's lots of responsibilities because if you're a role model, people, try to be like you. Um, so a good responsibility is being respectful. So being respectful to others. If you're respectful to others, then people who perceive you as a role model will also be respectful to others because they want to be like you. So if you communicate effectively, let people speak when they're speaking to you and don't cut across them, don't shout at people. Always say please and thank you, things like this, and act with respect. That can then benefit other people around you. So can you just come up with another three examples of the responsibilities of being a role model and the importance of that when you're a sports leader?